All right, ramblers, let's get rambling. Hello, welcome to another episode of True Crime Metrix, a very, very early episode. What are we doing in the middle of the day on a live stream when everybody is at work, no one's here? It's madness, it's madness. I tell you what's even more mad. When I finished last night's stream, I've been up for more than 48 hours. 2 streams, no sleep, nothing, right? And I had to go further and research this case. I found this video, the 911 call made by the neighbour. Well, one of the neighbours, of course, Jason Schaeffer, the victim in this case, who was shot 5 times in the face by former partner and baby mama, Devon, Miss Devan Schreiner, here. Both U.S. Postal Service workers, and he was on his route, right? He was in a neighbourhood where everyone knew him as the local postman. So who found him? Well, not his customers, but people he would deliver to, right? So there's a 911 call from people that recognized him, that knew him, that were calling for help. He was still alive when they found him. He stopped breathing, and the 911, clearly the neighbor was in a deep state of shock, just total, what do you call it? You know, remove, what do you call it? It's disintegration? No, what is it? Disassociation, just completely disassociated, on another planet, doesn't know what's going on, can barely talk. It's really, I tell you what's even more revealing are some of there's this journal, pages from the journal. Crime Circus is going to show us some photographs of the scene, some photographs of the evidence, some photographs of this journal, right, this strange journal, and it's just very interesting. So thank you, Crime Circus. I almost had to get straight back on the stream last night after we finished last night's broadcast and do another one, but I thought that's crazy, so I tried to get some sleep. I did get some sleep, and then I had some more coffee. Can you tell? I had about 4 hours sleep, which seemed like a lot for me at the moment. Anyway, welcome everybody in the chat. Welcome nobody in the chat because no one's here. Oh my god, look, it's full. Ha ha! Carrie Brooke, Cheryl Reynolds, riding shotgun, and Winona. Just Winona. No last name required. Is it Winona Ryder? Could be. We do have big players coming and watching our show here at True Crime Metrix. Fabulous Metrix. Fabulous chat. Shut the fuck up. Oh, Soap, you want attention now? Yeah, thank you, Crime Circus, for putting together this fabulous video. And another bonus at the end of this feature, guys, will be an extra line of questioning from detectives to Devon's sister, Rosa. Okay, Rosa. Which is interesting. I was falling asleep by the time I got to that last night, and I can't really remember, but I do remember it was interesting. So we're going to see what we see as usual here on Metrix. Roll tape, please. So those are the gunshots. That's the truck he was driving. And look, there's a skeleton in... Oh, it's Halloween, of course. Okay, well, still, not everybody has a skeleton at Halloween. And here, they do. In shot. While he's being shot. I mean, that is incredible, isn't it? I mean, it's behind the van, but you hear the shots. Those are the shots. And then she runs off.
Calling out 911, address of the emergency. Yes, hi. I need an ambulance. Our post office guy was just shot. I heard 4 shots, and he's down.
Hang on, was that... Okay, that's not her at the scene. That's just her in a picture
Yes,
from
hi. I
driving her van, I suppose.
need an ambulance. Our post office guy was just shot. I heard 4 shots, and he's down. There's a FedEx guy checking on him right now. I am not. I can go there. I'm
Okay,
20
can you,
steps
I
away.
need to know what happened to him.
Okay, bear with me.
I think that's her approaching the scene, right?
S-I-C-I-L-Y.
Is he breathing?
It's just really so not the neighbourhood where you could likely blame this on a random killing. I mean, if he was walking down some alleyway in New York City, maybe, or whatever, you know, some sketchy part of Philadelphia.
635. Ma'am.
Yes.
This is like one of those Chris Watts cookie cutter housing developments, isn't it? Just good neighbours that all got into a mortgage over their head.
Are you with him?
Manicured lawns, little cherry blossom trees everywhere, you know, rockeries. Sorry, we should just let this play out, shouldn't we? Let's put it back a second. Too many comments, Metrix.
Is he breathing?
512-635. Ma'am.
Yes.
Are you with him?
Yes, he is breathing. He is breathing. Please send an ambulance.
Okay, ma'am, I am sending them. I'm sending them. I need you to answer the questions that I have. Where is he bleeding from? He's in a black hoodie, and he ran that way. Ma'am, where is he bleeding from?
He's bleeding out of his mouth.
Okay,
He's bleeding out of his mouth. He was shot. Can you guys tell where he was shot? Can you tell where he was shot?
Did anyone witness this?
I don't know if anybody saw exactly. We saw someone run. We heard 4 shots.
Okay, which way did the person run?
Down Renaissance. So south on Renaissance.
Okay, what was that person
Avenue.
wearing?
A hoodie.
Blue mask.
Blue mask. Yeah, I couldn't identify him. I just saw a backside of a man running away after 4 shots, laying out.
Of course, everyone assumes it's a man, right?
No one else can tell you.
Okay, can you tell me where he was shot? Is he conscious? Is he breathing? Does somebody have pressure on a wound? Can we find a wound?
I'm honestly afraid to touch him.
Okay, if he is injured and he's been shot, somebody needs to touch him because we need to know what's going on.
I don't think he's breathing anymore.
Okay, we're going to need to do CPR if he's not breathing. Are you outside?
I am.
Okay, and is he outside?
Yes. He's
Okay.
outside on the sidewalk
Is
here.
somebody there able to do CPR? Can I talk to somebody who's willing to do CPR?
Can anybody do CPR on him? Oh gosh. There's only me and my neighbor, and I don't think he's breathing anymore.
Okay, is there anyone there who is willing to do CPR? I know it doesn't seem like he's breathing, but I need somebody to get close enough to him to confirm that for me. And
Devan Schreiner. We can look that. Oh, there's only one post, and it's a private Instagram.
to do CPR if that is the case.
And possibly Lombardi and Maxwell.
Okay, does anyone know who Ant is? Is that AJ? Is it like Anthony John or something?
I don't know what to tell you. I need help.
I understand that, ma'am. Is there anyone else there with you? Who's the person that you were talking to?
Check these pages out in this book, guys. This is the story of Ant and Devon. Us.
My neighbor, Katie, she and I are standing here, and we're very afraid. And I don't know how to do CPR.
Okay, I will tell you how to do CPR if you will go to him.
This is a crime circus presentation.
Yes.
Okay, we have the police. We have the police. I'm going to let you go.
All right, I will go ahead and
Thank
let
you.
you go.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Wow, that caller was just like... That was not the kind of person... You know, I mean, she's in shock, right? What can you do? But imagine being his parents listening to that call. Okay, so this says, I love walking behind you, but it can cause some problems because I can't help but look down. And then, what? He's looking at her ass in the jeans. I love the way your butt looks in jeans. I love that you stand by and support me.
Hi, I was transferred to you. I was told that I needed to speak with you. I'm not really sure about, but I've been getting a lot of calls.
Now we have a puppy and eventually another baby. It gets hard, but I love napping with you during the child's name, I suppose, nap. I love taking... You see, this is the thing, guys. People are going to say, oh, Metrix, you're being too sympathetic. She's a nut job. She's dangerous. Well, I just think she wanted to be loved or something, you know, and kept getting fucked over and had enough. That happens.
From past coworkers and people that I know saying that there may have been an accident with my son's father.
Oh. What's your name?
Devan Schreiner?
Okay. Yeah, there's been an incident, and so we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh, hey, we got a mention on Carl Steinbeck. Everybody say hi to Carl from Metrix. Anyone coming here from Carl Steinbeck? Go back to Carl Steinbeck. He's got a better show. He's got way more knowledge than me. Way more knowledge than I could ever hope to have. Love you, Carl.
I have no idea what it is, if it's a random event or... but yeah, I'd like to talk to you about this. Are you available to come in over here and we can talk?
Can you tell me what's happening?
See, this is just preceding. This call is just preceding Devon's arrival at the interrogation room that we covered last night. Anyone want to see that? Go and check it out on our channel page. I should put the link to part 1 in the description for this video. It's not here yet, but I'll do that in a second. Thanks for not stabbing me yet. How about that one, huh? I mean, look at that. Look at that.
Because everybody just keeps saying there's an accident, and my son is supposed to be with him right now, and he is 5 years old.
Yeah, we have this cases here.
You have my son?
Yep.
I'm sorry?
Chase is here. He's fine. Rosa came to pick him up because of what's going on. And
okay, so I don't understand why nobody called me.
We're actually trying to
find.
Yeah, we're trying to find your contact information.
My contact information should be anywhere that my son's father is. I understand that we're not together, but I'm his mother, and I should have been contacted immediately.
I'm going to find out who was in charge of that and ask them what's going on with that. But yeah.
Well, Rosa is not his guardian. She should not be having custody of him right now.
We're not saying that she's...
And of course, Rosa is the 19-year-old sister of Devon, who was having an affair with her baby daddy and then went on to form a relationship and start living with him. So they've got major sibling rivalry. And now Devon is being told that her son has been picked up from school by the police and they've put her son in the care of the sister. Right, she's pissed about that.
Having custody or anything like that. We just want the police out of there. You know.
Okay, but was my son picked up from daycare?
Yes.
Okay, the daycare has my contact information. He should not have been removed from the school until I was contacted.
Well, let's figure out what's going on. And I'm
I would love to. Yeah. But what is happening? Where is my son's father?
Well, that's what we need to talk about and talk.
Let's just pause it on there. She's got a big baggy jacket
on.
I guess that was just a disguise.
And I
would love to. Yeah. But what is happening? Where is my son's father?
Well, that's what we need to talk about.
Yeah. I thought I'd put a surgical mask on. Man, what a thing to do, huh? In this kind of, I mean, I suppose at least it's quiet, apart from every single house has a Ring doorbell camera. I bet these houses look pretty new, right? I bet Ring doorbell cameras are just installed as part of the build nowadays, right? Do you think that's how they do it now? Every house comes with a pre-installed Ring doorbell camera. I bet it is. I bet it is.
And talk about this in depth. Are you able to come down to the police department? And in the meantime, I'll find out who was out on scene.
Oh, I mean, you have my son. Yes, of course I'm coming down there. I am in Fort Collins, so I am a little bit away. It'll take me a little bit of time to get there. Where do I need to come?
Do you have a minute to write this down and you can put it in your map?
Yeah, so let me just add it to my maps really quick. Hang on.
If you want to pull over, I don't
Okay, go ahead.
It's 225 Kimbark. That's Kimbark Street in Longmont.
Yeah, I used to live in Longmont, so I know where that is.
So if you come in go to the main floor and go up to one of the windows and ask for me, and I'll meet you downstairs.
I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with names. What did you say your first name was?
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Detective Steve Desmond. Let me give you my cell phone in case I'm not at my desk. And when you get here, you can just text me and I'll guide you in, just so you don't have any trouble.
Okay. I'm writing your name down. Hold on.
Or if you want, I can text you. I just text you.
Go ahead and let me have your number just in case, but.
I'll tell you what, it might be easier if I just text you, but I'll tell you my phone number and I'll text you.
That's fine. But if you do have my contact information, then I'm not really sure why I wasn't called.
You're calling from 856 Street? No, you got transferred from that number. What's your number? And I'll send you a text.
970-81.
Clever guy. He wants that number just in case she makes a run for it. I mean, he's already got it anyway. The daycare would have that number and everything like that. But, I mean, it still seems like he was playing her to get the number. Maybe she ditched her real phone and got a burner, and he's getting the new number. No, I don't think so. She had no plan. I mean, she didn't have any arrangement. She just thought, well, I'm going to go and blow him away.
7007.
But the only part of her plan was that she would say, well, I was at work. I was at my lunch break with AJ, and it wasn't me. She was depending completely on that.
Okay.
Is Rosa still with him at this moment?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
does she need to be? She's my sister, and there's a lot of family issues with me and her going on that I don't want her with him. She's not his guardian.
Okay. All right.
You talk about giving a clue to the motive.
Yeah, let's come on. We won't let her leave with Chase. So come on in, and we'll get it all straightened out.
So it's Jason as well, huh? Jace Jr.
Okay. It'll be, like I said, I'm leaving Fort Collins right now, so it'll be about 40 minutes.
Okay.
Is my son gonna be okay until then?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We'll make sure that everything's taken care of. We're not gonna punish a little kid, right? We're all parents here.
Okay, and there's nothing that you can tell me about what happened.
It's kind of long.
Yeah,
we can't really go into any details. It's kind of long and complicated, but I did send you a text with my cell phone number.
Carrie Brooke, talking about eyes. Carrie Brooke says, looks like the mask is covering her entire face, including eyes included. Yeah, I think Mr. Crime Circus has done a weird thing coming soon in this video where he's taken Devon's eyes and put them in AJ's head and the sister's head. It's strange, but you'll see what I mean coming up.
So you have it.
Okay.
Hi, Nicole.
Okay.
Okay,
well, I guess I will be there as soon as I can then.
Okay. Thank you. Drive safe, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Hello?
Hi, is this Rosa?
Yes, this is.
Hey, it's Molly Gemmon with the Longmont PD. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay. Are you okay to talk for a quick update in the case?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay. Have you heard anything about what's going on?
I heard just a little bit about the hearing today, just pretty basic information of it was moved to, January.
Okay.
I believe, and that, they're still, of course, doing certain things, regarding stuff like that, but...
Yeah, yep. So I guess you haven't heard the news yet, but AJ was arrested just a short bit ago in connection to the incident. I don't have my laptop with me, so I can't tell you exactly what his charges are. But I know I told you that we were working on several leads when you said you were concerned about AJ, and I wanted to make sure that I was the one to call you and let you know that he is in custody as of right now.
Oh, that just, of course I just want to cry, but you have no idea how happy that makes me.
Yeah.
Because I know I don't know. I just assumed he played a big part in this, so that...
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that just makes me feel better about, our overall, especially his overall safety, stuff like that.
Right.
So, good. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know you're probably like, I don't know, you seem a little too excited, but I trust, you don't know how, I don't know if happy is the right word to use. I don't know what's the right word to use for it, but...
Yeah.
And when will it be said, well, I know it just happened, and when will it be said what, he is being charged for? Do you know if just general information or...
So I know that he's been arrested on specific charges, but I don't know exactly what those are. Like I said, I don't have my laptop in front of me. But if you want, I can look it all up tomorrow. And I can call and let you know if that's something you'd like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Of course, if you have time.
Yeah.
If you don't, that is completely understandable.
No, I think that it's good for you to be kept in the loop, especially when you're the one taking care of kind of what's going on. I mean, it's still an active investigation, but...
She's taking care of the son then. The sister's taking care of the son. That's I'm sure Devon's going to love that.
His charges are going to be public record, so there's no reason that I wouldn't be able to tell you that. So just keep in mind that anything that they're charged with can always be, like final filing of charges can always be altered. But I can tell you what.
You know, it really wasn't good that these two went through this. Devon and Jason went through this difficult relationship and the cheating and the betrayal and so on. And then not only were they joined together by their son, but they both work at the United States Postal Service. I mean, can you imagine how fucking annoying that would be? Like, clocking in and shift change, and you're passing each other in the warehouses and the whatever, you know, whatever it is. One of them should have quit and got a job somewhere else.
We arrested him on when I look it up tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, of course. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else while I have you on the phone? Like I said, that's the only bit of information that I wanted to share with you, but...
No, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I can't thank you enough for telling me that. That really, thank you so much. But I don't think so. Like I said, they gave me...
Yes, Carrie Brooke, the AJ guy was a correctional officer at the maximum security detention center somewhere in Colorado. Where is it? Boulder.
You know, the information about stuff like that, and that seems to be rolling.
Doesn't he look like he's made of marshmallows?
Yeah, thank you so much, but...
Marshmallow Man. He's even dressed, he's like, the suit makes him look like candy, and he looks like a marshmallow.
I don't think so. Like I said, they gave me, you know, the information about stuff like that, and that seems to be rolling, you know, smoothly for the most part. But
hello, Addie Zanone. Always good to see you, Addie. Hope you're on the mend. Was that you? Was it? Get well soon, Addie.
I think that's about all.
Okay. All right. Well, keep me posted on things. And if anything, I'll give you a call tomorrow and just let you know what those charges are. And if you think of any questions between now and then, just write them down and we can chat tomorrow, okay?
Okay, perfect. And I still have it on the calendar for, I believe you said for Thursday.
Look at her. I am seriously pissed. I am his mother, and I was not called. I live in Fort Collins. And no one called me in Fort Collins. The daycare have my cell number.
Noon, is that correct?
Yep. I still got you on the calendar. So I'll for sure call you tomorrow. But
oh, this is it. Look. They've taken Devon's eyes, put them in AJ's head, put them in Wolfman Jack's head. What that I like that. I'm going to take some inspiration from that crime circus. That's cool. That reminds me of the Wendy Adelson one. Where's the Wendy thumbnail? Everybody loves the Wendy thumbnail. There you go. More Adelson content coming tonight, guys. And tomorrow we're going to see how many streams we can fit into one day. I'm thinking we can do... I'm thinking about changing up the format, maybe playing around with some new strategies. Usually what we do, we put one on in the evening, Eastern Standard Time, and we let it play for 3, 4, 5 hours. What about this? What about if we just did random times, little short streams like what we're doing now? You know, it's only a half-hour video, which means our stream's going to be running for an hour tops. It's usually double whatever the content is. So yeah, we could do 5 or 6 short streams in one day. I just want to see if that, you know, changes the statistics, changes the... we might get new subscribers that way. We might finally get our subscribers from Bangladesh.
I'll plan on meeting you there. in Boulder on Thursday at noon. Yeah.
Okay.
So
that would be perfect. Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you then, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Wow, that was a weird shot, wasn't it?
I'll plan on meeting you there in Boulder.
Look at that. It's like an art piece. This whole thing, I don't know if it's Colorado or what, but the whole thing, the setting of the rooms. Oh, hey, thanks so much, Eddie. Dude, I'd give you the whole bank, but well, you know, the peasant life. Yeah, I do. We live by the side of the road. Yeah, no, thank you so much, Eddie. That's so appreciated, hon. And we love you. Yeah, the whole case just has this theatrical thing, this very, like, that could be a play. That could be on stage right there.
On Thursday at noon. Yeah.
Okay.
So
that would be perfect. Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you then, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. Have a good night, Rosa.
And here's a picture of AJ at Hooters, at his personal booth. Look at the size of the table. He needs a table that big. 15 Hooters girls are coming to load it up with chili cheese chicken wings and massive buckets, bathtub buckets of curly fries.
Thank you as well.
Bye.
Of last year, I believe.
April. Okay. All right. And then did you buy the car? Did your dad buy the car? How did that go? How did you come to acquire that car?
It was a vehicle I found on Craigslist, I believe.
Again, is that Devon's eyes in the Simp's head? God, he was weird, wasn't he? We watched him last night. I'm going to put a link to the previous video in the description. And build a playlist. Oh,
I was the one who purchased it.
Okay. Did you end up registering that under your name, or did that end up getting registered under Raul's name?
It is under our dad's name, yes.
Okay. All right. So would you have been, and I know that you already talked about some of this with my partner, Detective Getman, so I apologize for the redundancy. I'm just trying to connect some dots as far as the car goes. When did you move in with Jason?
It was, I believe, June 27th is when I did, and I had gone over a few times before that.
Okay. So had you spent the night a few times before that?
Yeah.
Okay. So was there a time there where you would it be safe to describe it as you're kind of part-time living there at his place?
No, it was well, just for a few days. It was
okay.
A few nights, and then of course it was full-time right away.
Okay. Do you remember when the first time was that you spent the night over at his apartment?
This is a Crime Circus presentation.
I want to say it was anywhere between. It was.
And if people haven't heard of Crime Circus, there's a link to the original video here by them, Crime Circus, in the description for the video, so you can get to their channel through there. Tons of stuff there. Thank you for letting us borrow the video, Crime Circus. We love it, and great channel, and everyone should go and subscribe to Crime Circus.
The 25th, 26th, or 27th. For sure the 27th, but...
Okay. All right, you said that was June?
Yeah, June of last year.
And that was when you would have first moved in, or would that have been the first time that you spent the night at his apartment?
Basically, both is.
Okay.
It just kind of all happened quickly, yes.
Gotcha.
Hello, Linny. How you doing, Linny?
Do you remember how Devon came to find out that you had moved in over there?
Devon said that her son, her 5-year-old son, had told Devon that he'd seen Jason, the decedent, and the sister having sex. Oh, what a way to find out. What a way to find out.
I believe, if I'm correct, he told her through text, because I think that was part of the parenting plan, that he is supposed to tell her who is living there with him, as well as on her end who is living with her, that way for chases.
Oh, you know about the dentist fund, Eddie. Oh, so you're not always in chat, but do you lurk? Do you lurk sometimes and just sort of, cruise and just be a silent participant? That's fine, but always good to say hello to you, Eddie.
Fake, but I believe it was told through text.
Okay.
Because I
love it, Carrie. Merch idea. Bathtub buckets of curly fries. I just that was just off the top of my head, right? But I could actually see that as a menu item in Hooters, right? I think people would go for it. If you saw portion of curly fries on the menu, and then just under it was bathtub bucket of curly fries, a certain amount of the population are always going for the bathtub, right? Maybe we should write to Hooters. I genuinely could see that becoming a thing, bathtub bucket curly fries. But we will be making a merch product about that. We're going to get back on the merch real soon, guys. Real soon. I think I'm going to maybe take a couple of days off next week, off the streams, and just do merch. We've got too much on the ideas board, and we've got some great ideas. And you guys are so good at helping us come up with it. Bathtub bucket of curly fries. And Southern style. Or maybe the Americans can help me with this. Are all curly fries Southern style? You know what I mean by Southern style? The kind of crispier and a little bit of spice. I think there's a bit of paprika on there maybe, or something like that. Maybe not much, but just, I don't know. So, the question, are all curly fries Southern style? Or is there like a normal range of curly fries as well? I don't know. We're going to find out.
I never said anything directly to her, I don't believe.
Do you know if AJ knew where Jason was living, or if he would have known that you were that you and Jason?
Hey Nicole, when did you order your shirt? Have you been waiting a while? Because those production assholes messed a load of stuff up before Thanksgiving, and some people were waiting ages for their merch, but they assured me that was all taken care of. They'd changed third-party service provider or something, and obviously not done their due diligence, and I was fucking pissed off, right? And they were so bad at resolving the problem or offering some kind of, I was trying to get them to give our customers, some sweetener, a free credit for a shirt or something. They wouldn't have it. We're gonna go wide with this thing. We're gonna, I have thought about just making it my personal vendetta mission to bring them down and make them pay in front of a crowd, baby.
Work together. Is there any way that AJ would have known any of that at about that time?
Oh yeah, Devon would have told him immediately, and yes, he did know where Jason lived.
Okay. And how did AJ know where Jason lived?
It wasn't last year. I believe it was the year before. It was 2020 that AJ had stopped over to Jason's apartment to help him move in something, or I think it was a washing machine or dryer, helped him move it in.
Okay.
To his apartment.
Okay.
Oh, here's this crazy book. If anyone's just joining us and didn't see this crazy book, check out the pages in this book. It's just one of those things that you see sometimes in cases where you go, that's a bit weird and off-putting, considering the nature of, all what happened.
All right. So for AJ, I mean, it would have been pretty much common knowledge just where Jason was living at then.
Correct.
Okay.
Devon was very sure to tell him everything, so he always knew where. As an AJ always knew where everyone was because Devon told him.
Up until I've had the opportunity to review most of the electronic evidence for this case now, and I know this case has been going on for some time.
Cosmic Kitten's back through the cat flap.
Going through some of the chats on AJ's phone, it looks to me like you and AJ were on fairly good terms up until late May-ish. Is that accurate?
Yes and no. A lot was through phone calls.
Okay.
And unfortunately,
you see, assume that this is Devon's handwriting here. Now with a puppy and eventually another baby, it gets hard. But I love napping with you during something's nap. I assume that they've redacted the name of a child there. The baby that's before the another baby. So she only has one baby, and that's with Jason. But Jason's name is not Ant, like it is in this book. And it just showed a military man, and I don't believe that Jason was in the military. So I wonder what this book is. I can't imagine Crime Circus would have just put in some random book. I think we're going to have to speak to the justice whatever system in Colorado and say, listen, we need to see the entire trial. How do we get the trial? It was obviously filmed, but it's nowhere on YouTube. I really want to find out how we can effectively and quickly go about these requests. I think Amy's busy at work, but she's in the public defender's office. She knows the back doors to these things, right?
Personally, as I've noticed myself, is there are a few things that you see on text between him and I that you can tell we weren't on good terms, things weren't going well, but it was really all in person or on phone call, unfortunately.
After the text kind of fell off there in late May, what was your communication with AJ like after late May? Was there any additional communication, or was it cut off for the most part?
The only communication with him was when he would come over to the apartment that Devon and I shared, or and he would be with us during the day. It was either then or I guess it was just then. It would only be those specific times, or again, or over a phone call, or if I was with Devon and she was on the phone with him.
Okay. Was it
Nicole? I would hope that customers receive their deliveries in less than 3 weeks. Please do get in touch with me if it goes past a month, and I'm going to write another angry letter to these fucks in the t-shirt factory. They're supposed to be the most reputable merchandise provider available anywhere in the world, and I've been really pissed off with them. So sorry about your buying experience. Please do let me know if it goes past a month.
And I did notice, and I'm just trying to connect dots here, it's the only reason why I'm asking, was he Did he help you find the Hyundai Santa Fe that you ended up buying? I know it looked for a while like he was trying to help you locate a car. Is that the one that you ended up buying, or did you buy a different one?
He was trying to help me find one. The one I have now is what I found, and he did come with me to check out the car. Yes.
Okay. So he knew what you were driving. He knew that you had a Hyundai Santa Fe.
Hi, Sue. Go and check out the beginning of the video when you get a chance, Sue. We've got the 911 call, and it's, well, you know, it's about as real as it can be.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay. Can you think of any, so I'm trying to think of, can you think of any reason why about mid-June, at about 11 o'clock at night, can you think of any reason why AJ would be down there at Jason's apartment while you're...
Look at her running away from the scene. She's obviously running to greet Spacey Dove, who's just got here. Welcome back, Spacey Dove.
Vehicle was parked down there. Did he ever come by to visit? Did he come by to hang out?
Mid-June, as in, is there a specific date?
I think around the 13th, around June 13th, I think is when he was down there at about 11:30 at night. And I've got, let me see, was there a different license plate on the car in June? Did you get the vehicle registered later?
I did get it registered later. The lady I bought it from, she accidentally left her old license plate on it, and
okay.
Accidentally, my mistake, left it on there. Anywho, let's see, June 13th.
You see, the Colorado cops are so good. I swear they must have a different training facility or something, or a different way of, you know, teaching their detectives, because with this call, they're so good at masking their suspicions. I don't know if he's being gentle or if he's like coaxing around, because he wants her to come in. It's going to move on to this in a second. He's like, yeah, if you could come in, you know, to the police station, and just so I can show you this image, maybe you could help the investigation. And I don't know if he's like, yeah, we need to get her in the building. We need to get her in the building and then put her in a locked room. You know, pretty much like they did with Devon at the beginning. But yeah, it's unclear. But when I watched this morning, I was falling asleep. So it's kind of new to me. Also.
Change your turn. Let me look at something.
And I'll just...
Exactly, Nicole. I mean, Nicole E. says, Devon is so dumb. So many people have the Ring camera doorbell. As a postal worker, she especially should know that. Exactly. I mean, and this housing development, this cookie-cutter housing development, I was just saying earlier that it's probably standard practice now that the Ring doorbell cameras are installed as part of new builds, right? It's just part of building a house. We put in the Ring doorbell camera. So literally, you could put together like a whole, almost like a stop motion video of her running for a mile, no matter how far you park away.
I'm not trying to be difficult here with the details. I'll just explain to you why I'm asking. So when I was going through his phone, I found a photograph of the back of your Hyundai Santa Fe with the old license plate. Once I ran that, we were able to get the VIN and go through, and then we saw that it was actually registered Raul. So I've got a photo of the back of that vehicle, correlating with some location data that shows that AJ's phone was down there at Jason's apartment complex, so suggesting that the photo was collected while he was down there at the apartment complex and while your car was parked down there. And so I'm just trying to see if there was a reason for why he would have been.
Did you catch all that? I mean, it's amazing what they put together now with the digital footprint, right? We've got a photograph of the back of your car, time-stamped, and then we've correlated that with location data of his phone that shows he was in the area where your car was parked. I mean, you take the digital record from the vehicle, the digital record from his phone, the digital metadata from the photograph, you put it all together, and you form a complete picture, right? It used to be that all of those elements would be independent of each other. I mean, yeah, you could put them together circumstantially, but now it's all set to time codes, coordinates, and you don't even have to put it together in your own head. There's just a computer program where you go, here's this piece, this piece, this piece, this piece, and it goes, the vehicle was at this location at this time, and this photograph was taken on this date. And there's the case. It's nuts, right?
Down there taking a picture of your car.
What? And then, not to keep repeating myself, what was the time stamp on that?
About 11:30 at night.
There would be absolutely no reason that he would have a picture of my car at 11:30 at night.
Okay.
Well, no good reason. No logical, no reason that you know of. Obviously, there is a reason because that's what happened.
At that time, absolutely not. Obviously, I was never aware of that.
Okay. So no reason known to you.
Yes, please, follow Carrie Brooks' advice. Please support the channel. Press the like button. Your help is appreciated. Love heart, love heart, love heart. Support the channel. buymeacoffee.com. Super like, thanks, sticker, chat, whatever. Thank you so much, guys.
Or to Jason for why he would be down there at that time?
No, absolutely not. And that picture was at Jason's apartment, correct?
So from what I can tell, so the majority of the photo is taken up by the car and the license plate. But from what I can tell, and I've been to that apartment complex enough times that the building behind it and the parking lot, the way that everything's designed, it looks very similar to that apartment complex. Yeah.
I don't know if he would have that. No.
Okay. Yeah, and I just wanted to clarify. I wasn't sure if maybe there was something there that I was missing for another reason why he might be down there at that time.
Looks like a super easy postal route as well. Just manicured lawns and clear roads, residential, no traffic. Yeah, give me a whole truck of letters. I'll have it done in an hour.
So I just figured I'd make sure. So that's what I wanted to make sure that was in fact your car.
Plus, it looks like that these is this how it's done now? You just have these like next to the truck. You can't see my mouse, can you? But next to the truck, next to his van, which is in the middle, these silver bins to the right-hand side of his van, those are the post boxes. So the letters don't go to the front door anymore. They just go into the post boxes, and then each house comes to their lock box and gets their letters. Is that how it works these days?
And then once you confirmed that for me, that was why I thought I might ask to see if there was some other reason for why he would be down there. Any possibility you think that Devon would have been suspicious that you and Jason were together by that point in time?
I think.
Oh, some people's letters are going to be late, aren't they? That's all evidence. That's all evidence now.
She had her suspicions quite quickly.
Okay.
This is a crime circus.
And that's Devon's truck. That's Devon's truck with I think the missing hubcaps on the other side.
I don't want to say follow or have AJ saw one or the other.
Okay.
Yeah, there's two clips of Devon running from the scene, Cosmic Kitten.
Interesting. All right. Well, thank you. If you think of anything,
look at this: a crate of Gatorade, a pogo stick, 2 soccer balls or volleyballs, and a United States Postal Service tote. It's kind of a good summary picture, isn't it? You could put that in the Tate Modern. You could put that in the Guggenheim. That's modern art.
Later on, if anything comes to mind, feel free.
And Rogue, Rogue, just written on the floor there. That's a nice touch.
Let me know. So this number that I called you from is my desk line. I just wanted to clarify that. And then one other question, and I don't know if you don't know the picture I'm talking about. I don't know if maybe there's a time this week that you and I could get together just really briefly, just so I could show you the photo. In Devon's records and in AJ's records, there's a photo, I believe, going back to 20.
What's that? Is that a bullet?
Late 2020, of a female wearing looks like dark blue pants with a floral pattern on them, and she's holding a black holster up against her hip with a gun in the holster. And in the and you can see that in the photo. You just can't really confirm who it is in the photo. Do you know the photo that I'm referencing? Have you seen it before?
It sounds a little familiar. Was it just in the camera roll of their phones?
Yes.
Is the lady blonde, brown hair?
You can't, yeah, and I can't see, I can only see up to about her waist, so I can't see what her hair is, yeah.
Okay.
Is there a time maybe during the week that you might have time just to meet with me real quick, just so I can show you the photo and ask if you can identify anybody in the photo?
Oh, absolutely. When would you like to do that?
Let me see. I'm free tomorrow afternoon. Does 1 or 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon work?
Okay, I believe so. And would it be here at the police station here in Longmont?
Either the police station or I can meet you anywhere, and whatever's going to be the easiest.
I can't get over this eyes thing. If anyone didn't see this before, if anyone's just joining us, Crime Circus has taken the eyes of Devon and put them in AJ's head and Wolfman Jack's head, which I think is really pretty cool. Like our Wendy picture, right? More Adelson content coming tonight, closer to our usual time slot. Maybe 7 Eastern, 8 o'clock Eastern, something like that. Sound good? What's it going to be? Wait and see.
Easiest for you.
That would be the easiest. I can just come over on my break for work.
Okay, awesome. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I appreciate taking the time to do that. What time works better for you, 1 or 2?
I could do 2 would be fine. 2 would be fine.
Okay. Awesome. That sounds good. And it won't take long again. I just have a couple, I think 2 photos, from that.
Yeah, there's a bit where she's walking, Cosmic Kitten, but there's another bit where she's doing a pretty fast pace. When she initially sets off, which you see right at the beginning of the video, you hear the gunshots, and then she takes off, and that bit's pretty quick. She's off the go line with that one.
what looks like that same night. So I'll just show you the two photos and just ask if you remember the photos or if you recognize anybody in the photos, and then I'll have you back on your way.
So that'll be perfectly fine.
Awesome. Thank you for being willing to do that again. I appreciate it. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't believe so. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
That's not a great word, but it's odd.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. And that's why I figured out at least ask you directly just to see if maybe there was some more.
One thing, though, I believe, I'm going off memory here, but I believe AJ was 32 at the time of the events, right? These events. And Devon was 26. And it said repeatedly that they'd known each other for 13 years. And it's alluded that they've been close for that amount of time. But of course that would mean that they met when Devon was 13 and AJ was 19, which is weird.
Pieces to the puzzle that I didn't have, but yeah, if you think of anything or if you think of any questions, feel free to bring them tomorrow. And
Fucking Marshmallow Man is back. Look at him, just a huge marshmallow with arms and legs and a head. Oh. The mask isn't helping, is it?
I'll answer whatever I can for you.
Okay. That'll be wonderful.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow.
Perfect. Sounds good. Thank you so much. And do I just go up to the second floor? Is that correct?
Yep. Just go up to the second floor. As soon as you come off the stairs, take a left over to the investigations window and let them know that you're there for Detective Burke, if I haven't caught you already.
Okay. Perfect. I will do that then. I'll see you tomorrow.
Awesome. That sounds good. Thanks, Rosa.
Thank you so much.
Wow, and that's it. That's it, guys. Was there anything else? Let me just double check. Well, there was this. What was this? Serial cheater police interview. Karen's boyfriend gone postal investigation. I just want to see him eating in Hooters. Can we just put this on like ×3 speed? With no audio.
What's a good contact? Waitress was McKenna. What's a good?
Look at him. He's the only one eating, as usual. Buddy's sitting down, just having a beer. They're going to bring out the big mud pie. Where's the bathtub bucket of curly fries? I love that idea as well, Carrie. The bathtub bucket of curly fries is actually served in a miniature bathtub, which if you finish the whole portion, you get to take home. Right? And, you know, AJ's probably got a collection of all of his winning bathtubs. Huge wall in his house, just shelved with bathtubs. Is he going to order anything else? Bit of drone footage. This is like a B-roll. This is a B-roll. Okay, well, I guess we better go and prep tonight's show and maybe even find something to eat. What are we going to have? Spinach. Just a whole bag of fresh spinach. And chickpeas. Okay. Yeah, no, thanks everybody. And just wanted to share a short video. I think we're gonna do this format maybe a couple of days this week. Just do a bunch of shorter videos, 1 hour apiece. Just knock them out, living clean, living free, Metrix, and we'll see you all tonight for more fabulous Adelson content. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be Adelson, and it's going to be big. Okay. For now, good night. No. Well, see you later. Come back. Catch you in a bit, guys. Bye.